So we're here with a brand new product. This time we are checking out Minelab X Terra Pro. Now, we've been really interested in the idea of metal detecting for quite some time. It looks like a fun hobby to really engage in. You get to spend a lot of time outdoors. Depending on the right gear you get in the equipment, it can be almost like a thrill to find something interesting and new in an area that you might have overlooked. And so that's why we're checking out the Xterra Pro. This is a really amazing unit that's going to give you that versatility and the ability to check multiple places. So first things first, it's specifically designed to work with fields, beaches, and then also parks. If you go to a park, you can set the park mode. It's going to basically be able to try to filter out, look for less trash. This is a whole high traffic area. Fields are going to look for more things like fine coins, and with the beach setting, it's going to take into account the sand as well as the salt water. So really cool features built into that. But let's open this up. Let's see what comes inside, and we'll talk a little bit more about what this thing can do. We have it right here. Okay. Little manual. Little top piece here. It's a control unit. That bends nice. Some additional pieces. So interesting. Okay. Now this is the head unit for the actual thing. Okay. Okay. This right here is the brains of the unit. It's the detector. As you can see here, you've got a nice little screen that's actually backlit, easy controllable buttons, side adjusting buttons as well to adjust. And then you have a little, oh, hello. Let's turn you off for a second. You also have here a little contact charger that you just place onto that, and then it can magnetically hold while you're charging this with a USB. Then you have a little cap here. Interesting. That's, I believe, a headphone jack for your earphones that you can use specifically if you want to use wired or wireless headphones. You can plug that in there. Because the unit is waterproof, which is a really good feature, especially if you're going to take this to the beach. You don't have to worry about water getting into the unit and damaging it, which is really nice. Okay, so first off and foremost, you have to take this piece here. We actually install it into here. Nice. Perfect. The reason why you want to make sure you get that in there is that this unit can actually collapse down, and then you can store this like in your backpack, which is really cool. Okay, you can take these foam pieces here from inside there. You want to stick those into the edges. Once you do that, you just stick that piece in there. Get that aligned properly. You should be able to just slide that right in there. And then it will screw into the washer on the other side, the nut. Oops. So now that that's installed, this piece is fully ready to go onto this, which is really nice. This unit here just slides right onto the end. Then you can just tighten that onto there and you're good to go. Then take this piece here. You can actually just install that right onto there. Sealed in place. And then this unit here goes on to the back right here. And now there is a little screw cap here in the unit that comes with a little Allen wrench and a little screw. And that secures the armrest in position. You're going to hold it like this. Now, of course, you can fully extend it out. And you're ready to go. And now, having read off the fact that there is a bottom part to it, it's already lit up and ready to go. So right here, this is your sensitivity level. This is your frequency. Right here is your target identification number. And right here will show up a depth gauge. This bar here is the discrimination scale. And right now we are currently in park mode. We can adjust the frequency with this button right here. We can shift between 5, 10, and 15 kilohertz. We can have activate pinpoint detect. Tell it to search for all metal. We can use the target button here to switch between park, field, and beach. And all three of those have two different settings we'll go over in a second. We can adjust the sensitivity. And we can even go into just the finite settings right here. So this is the noise cancellation button here. You can see it's right there. This right here is the ground balance. That right there is just the volume adjust to adjust the volume as we see fit. That is the threshold level button. That's the tone we're going to get when we hit target. Because our accept reject and then recovery speed. So a lot of really cool features there to adjust and check out, which is really awesome. So the unit itself has a flashlight, which there you can see, and then also very sensitive right now. Also, if you press this right here, it'll activate the backlight, which will make it easier to see at night. There's also a Wi-Fi button right here on the side. You can activate that button specifically for the purposes of connecting your wireless headphones if you don't want to be wired directly to it, and that we get your tones directly in your ears. A couple things real quick about the park. They actually showcase a lot about there. Like I said, every single type of search mode has two different settings. You have a first setting and a second setting. For instance, in park, the first setting is for general coins. The second setting is for fine jewelry. For the field, the first setting is for coins and artifacts. The second setting is for fine quality artifacts and coins. Beach, number one setting is for wet and dry sand. And the number two is for when you're underwater in the surf. So like when you're actually at like the break of the water, which is a really cool feature that you have with this, that you're able to enjoy going into these watery areas and not to worry about the damage it'll do. But it's designed specifically to be comfortable. You can adjust your arm here for that strap, take it on the go, and you're able to adjust this depth on the handle as much as you want. The one thing I will specifically say, well, this looks really cool, is that you should definitely get yourself a couple sets of tools. And by tools, I mean specifically the ones specifically for digging, shovels, and as well, so that you can easily put on your belt as you're walking around, or you're not overweighing yourself. This is a very incredibly lightweight device. It's not going to really weigh you down. And I can even, like I said, see this fit into a backpack, stick out a little bit, of course, but I mean, that's really easy and cool to pack up and be on the go. And you can also spiral this cord more on here if you want. That way it gives it a lot less like give. And that would be just by doing like this. And that way when you extend it out, won't be as loose as a cord dangling out. But yeah, it's just a really cool device that I cannot wait to go out and give it a try. So let's go, let's film some park explorations, and we'll be back.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
It's a coin, but I can't tell what it is.
Well, like I said, that was a lot of fun out there. And if you're looking for an amateur way or just a great way to start treasure hunting, the X Terra Pro is an amazing model with a lot of really great features for you to take with you and become a junior spelunker or junior adventurer looking for your treasures in parks, beaches, and fields. Hopefully you guys found that helpful to pick up for yourself. We'll see you guys next time.